Everyone's talking about that White House meeting between Donald Trump, JD Vance, and Vladimir Zelensky on Friday. We all know what happened. What should have been a perfunctory photo op turned into an unmitigated diplomatic disaster. You probably know by now that my FDD colleagues and I view Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan as three embattled democracies that are equally deserving of American support. The fates of these countries are more intertwined than many realize. But let's be real. America is deeply polarized. It almost doesn't matter whether Trump has legitimate reasons to chastise Zelensky for being an ungrateful ally. This spat is rooted, at least in part, in partisan politics. Support for Ukraine since the 2022 Russian invasion has enabled the Ukrainians not to lose, but it hasn't been enough for them to win. Somehow, this stalemate became a pillar of Democrat foreign policy, and that didn't sit well with Trump, who has never been shy about shaking things up, especially when it comes to the policies of his predecessors. Israel needs to learn from this moment. We all saw the tensions between Israel and the Obama White House, and while this friction was somewhat less obvious under Biden, things were still complicated. The so-called progressives tripped up the U.S.-Israel alliance more than once since 10-7. If this trend continues, there is more danger on the horizon for Israel. Now's a good time to engage with Democrats. I hope the Israelis see that, because it's not hard to imagine a different clash in the Oval Office with different leaders.